Just imagine being monitored by the government in many different ways, not just regular surveillance, and not really just through cameras and microphones. Imagine being monitored and harassed by people that are controlled by them. Hello everyone. Once again, this is Dare to Speak. What I'm talking about in this video is called gang stalking. And for those of you who don't know what that is when in this, you might find it far-fetched for a lot of you, maybe, I don't know. But when the government is working in cahoots with very powerful and sinister aliens, and you honestly feel, just because of your background and certain people from your family that are involved in some sort of secret society, when certain entities are in cahoots with the government, when in fact they're not spirits, they're actually actual biological creatures that have the ability through mechanical means to move through dimensions. They actually attach themselves to the auric field of a particular person, especially those that are ignorant. And they could be doing something, and you could be walking into a store and they'll be doing something, and then they'll stop, turn, and look at you as if you did something wrong. Someone might get the paranoid feeling that you're up to something, and what they're going to do is try to make that person a puppet so they can antagonize me in that sense. And as I'm just picture me walking around and someone accusing me of either stealing, or someone accusing me of looking at somebody's girlfriend. Hey, are you staring at my girlfriend? What's the problem, man? Just to cause trouble and to cause more negative energy, because the more negative energy, the higher the frequency, the stronger the frequency, and then trouble starts from that point on. And if it ends badly with me either getting beat up or me beating that person up, and they'll say that I was the aggressor, and I end up getting arrested and going to jail, and I have no way to defend myself, regardless of what my testimony is, everybody else is going to be against me. And that's how it would be for anybody who's like that. Everybody will be against you, because the evil powers that be find you as a threat. It finds the chosen ones as a threat. That's why. I believe I'm a very powerful person who has the ability to make a very strong difference in this world. And I believe that. I believe I was born for that. I believe that's my calling. Nothing can convince me otherwise. However, it's a very, very dangerous obstacle, and what you're going to have to also be very aware of that type of negativity. I have been gang stalked before in many different ways. At one point, I was even followed by unmarked cars, vans, but there were white vans with tinted windows. And there were times where some were following me, which wasn't very often, but most oftentimes I would, like at least twice a week or so, I would see a van that just happens to be parked in a parking lot, and I would pass it by, and I would get this unnerving feeling that I'm being watched by whoever's in there. At one point, I even got fed up, and I just walked up to it, and then that van just took off and drove away real fast. That happened, but that was years ago. So either they changed their method, or it just pretty much stopped, which it kind of, I don't know. If that ever happened to you, that's what it is. Just to let you know. It's called gang stalking. You might want to look it up and observe it for yourself. Get more educated on it. It can be a very scary thing. It can be. But the last thing you want is to get scared, to get intimidated, and to get angry to the point that you end up doing something stupid. Believe me, you don't want that to happen. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Questions or comments, you know what to do. And this is Dare to Speak. And to all of you, take care.